So if, we'll move into the transmission next. So for those of you who are brand new to the transmissions, this is your first one. The way this part of the evening works is we'll go into a meditation together, and then we'll kind of set a quantum coherence within the meditation. And then what will happen is I will see things energetically, and I describe what I'm seeing energetically. And so it's a narrative. I almost feel a little bit like a reporter on the news. I'm seeing things in my mind's eye and I'm explaining the energy process that I'm being shown. And so during this, some people will go deeply into meditation and they won't really be paying attention to the words. They'll go into a deep experience on their own. And if that happens, that's perfectly normal. You don't have to listen to the words necessarily to receive the transmission. The Sirian beings that work with this work, this Sirian Blue White Collective, are a quantum part of this process. And they'll come into the transmission and they'll often work individually with people when they're participating in the transmission. So you'll feel sometimes an energy, or if you see things or feel things, you'll notice an energy working with you to help you. And so it's a very benevolent, loving energy. You'll feel a space of support around you as you go into the meditation. And then what will happen is at some point in the transmission, the Sirians will often present a message. And so it's a channeled message, and it's usually specific or thematic to the nature of what the transmission is. And so there'll be a channeled message, and then we'll move out of the transmission and we'll come out of the meditation at the end. Towards the end of the transmission, we'll kind of wind it down slowly. I'll kind of leave a space where if you're in a nice meditation and you want to stay there, you can stay there. You don't have to come back into the meeting or what have you. I'll stay around at the end just to answer any questions, or to wish everybody a good night. But if you're in a nice meditation and you don't want to do that, then that's fine. So you can just stay in the meditation and not worry. So that's about it. So why don't we go ahead and get started? So just make yourself comfortable. You can either be in a sitting posture or you can lie down if you prefer. And just make yourself comfortable. And we're going to go into a meditation together now. So just take a couple of nice big breaths into your body. Just close your eyes, breathe into your body. Take a nice breath in. And as you release your breath, just let your body relax. Let go of any tension or any restriction. You can move your body to stretch it or adjust it in any way to be more comfortable. And again, breathe in, nice and deep, breathe in. And exhale. And one more time, just breathe in. And exhale. And just let yourself sink into the energy of the experience. Just imagine in your body that the energy around you is buoyant and that you're kind of floating in a space of energy while you're in your body. Just let yourself be lifted up by the energy and relax into it, as if you're letting yourself sink into the energy or relax into the energy. Begin to feel nice and centered inside of yourself. There's a beautiful coherence that's developing between the group. Just allow a minute or two here just to adjust to the energy, really sink into this space. And as we're floating in this space together, I can see the energy of everybody participating as we're collectively in one space. We're in the same space. We're sitting in a big circle. And in the middle of the circle, there's a beautiful light that begins to form. So the way that I see us quantumly is sitting in a circle, all facing towards the center. And in the center of the circle, there's a beautiful light begins to develop and to shine. And as the energy builds, as the light builds, it begins to move outwards from the center, filling the space. And it passes to the edge of the circle, and you can feel the energy kind of moving through your body, flowing through your body. Very gentle, very subtle. You get a sense that the energy is being delivered to help us adjust our own vibration. So just let this energy flow through you as if it is lifting the energy of your body up in vibration, in lightness. And breathe into the energy. Just let it fill your body. Let it move through the channels of energy in your body, in your physical body, in your etheric body, through your emotional body, your mental body. And as the energy is helping us adjust in this way, a beautiful light begins to form within the heart center of each person. And you can feel in your heart chakra, a beautiful light begins to emerge. And it starts out as a little light just in the center. And the intensity of the light expands and it turns into a sphere of light that's shining right from the center of your chest. And just allow this energy to merge through your body, through the cells in your body, as it expands to create a sphere or a space that passes through your physical body, your etheric body, your emotional body, flows into the aura or the radiation of energy around you. As the energy builds and enhances in this way, you can feel we're creating a collective field of energy. Everybody's energy is helping each person shift in their vibration. It's like a community project. We're all working together, moving into this energy. And as we sit in this space, there's a beautiful pyramid that forms over the group. And the structure of the energy is of a very golden yellow light. But the light is translucent. You can see through it. So the pyramid has structure, but it's made of a translucent light. And it begins to vibrate. And as this occurs, there's an energy building within the structure of the pyramid. And a beautiful light develops there. And it has an opalescent quality. As I look at the energy, it's white light, but it's full of beautiful pastel and iridescent colors. There's greens and pinks and purple, very pastel colors. And the energy or the intensity of this energy is building and building. It's being developed as we all watch. And then the energy descends from the pyramid down into the middle of the circle where we're all sitting. And it's continuing to grow and expand, both in size and intensity. And it's moving like a puff of, like a cloud that's expanding and encompassing everybody at the periphery of the circle. So we're all sitting within this field of opalescent light. And out of the formlessness of the light, there's a little toroid or vortex of energy that forms around each person. And so the energy begins to spin as if moving from the top of your energy field down through the layers of your energy field and into the space below your physical body. And it's a gentle motion. It's a spinning, it's a counterclockwise spinning, looking down. The energy is moving down through the axis of your energy system. And as the energy is spinning in this way, it's sinking into the structure of your energy fields. Like water, when you pour water on soil, the energy seeps into the soil. As we watch this beautiful opalescent energy, it's moving down through your body, and you can feel it penetrating into the layers of energy, into the mental body, the etheric body, the emotional body, the physical body, the cells of the physical body, the axis of chakras, your spinal cord. We're going to pause for a moment here just to let your body adjust to the light, to acclimatize to the light. And as we experience this energy, we can feel within it the innate healing qualities it contains. It's a very nurturing energy. Just breathe. If you feel a sense of tension or energy in your body, just breathe into it and let yourself kind of sink deeper into the experience and into the energy. Just let yourself really receive this energy. You can feel as the energy moves through the structure of your energy system. It's vivifying. You can feel there's a life in the energy. almost as if it's tickling the cells or tickling the energy structure as it moves through it. Wherever the energy encounters a resistance or a sense of obstruction in the energy, you can feel around it, it forms a little whirling eddy, like a spinning sphere of light, just around that focal area in your body. And it keeps spinning, as if it's lifting the vibration and helping to move the energy through that area or that restriction. Just let your body receive this. And as I look collectively at the group, I can see the energy is working within the organs and the tissues of each person, but in a unique way. The light is focusing on elements of the body or parts of the body that are most attuned to the healing energy or to the vibration it contains, and just let your physical body receive the energy this way. You might feel it more in your heart or in your liver or your kidneys, your skin, or throughout your whole body, the blood cells in your arteries and veins. Just let the energy move where it needs to move to support you. And if you need to move your physical body in any way just to adjust or release any tension or restriction, you can do so. You can breathe into your body to help move the energy in your body. And then as I look above at the pyramid above us, there's a beautiful light that's forming at the apex of the pyramid. And the light descends down through the pyramid, and it forms a torus or a cloud of light. And within it, you can see the energy is of a very blue or whitish blue color. And we recognize it as the Sirian energy beings, the light beings. The light descends into the center of the circle, and out of the field of light it seems to take form as if there's individual beings made of light, and there's one being that stands in front of each person sitting in the circle in the meditation. And as they take this position, they raise their right hand and it's as if a beam of light or energy is moving through their hand like a ray of light. And they're moving their hand in front of your body in different positions. And it's as if this light has the capacity to help illuminate any area in your system, within your energy fields, where there's a sense of restriction or imbalance. It's like this energy can see or detect or identify any areas of restriction within your energy system. And as this happens, the light that has been moving through your body continues to move, and it moves into the areas that are identified in in this process. So again, just breathe into the energy. Let your body just receive. There's no judgment. There's no sense of right or wrong. Just let your body receive the energy that's available in the process. You can feel within your physical body a sense of openness that begins to really develop. It's like when you breathe into your body, it stretches open. You can feel a sense of expansiveness, even within the physical body. And the Sirian beings kind of send back to the center of the circle. It's as if they're all standing very close, facing outward towards us from the center of the circle. And around your body, there's a beautiful shell of light begins to form. It's like a golden egg. Each person is immersed in their own sphere of energy and light. It's like it's there to contain or help you hold the transformation, hold the energy that's being delivered and presented in this way. And the Sirian beings in the middle of the circle kind of rise up back into a common field of light. As each one of us is sitting in the posture of this new energy. Just allow your body to acclimatize to it. The energy just continues to work through the deeper and deeper layers of the cells and all the contents in the cells in the body, sinking in. And the Sirian beings merge into one center point of light, which remains in the space under the pyramid. And the light begins to twinkle or oscillate. And it begins to rotate like a dancing ball of light. And from it, there's beautiful rays of light that begin to flow or shoot out. It creates, it's almost like a disco ball in the middle of the space. It's different lights are reflecting, different rays of energy are shooting out from this space. And they're going in different directions, and some of them are moving and touching your body and your energy field. Just allow yourself to attune to the energy. And a beautiful sphere of light, almost like an umbrella, opens up from this space, encompassing the group, and it creates a beautiful sphere of light around the collective of everybody in the meditation. And it's like we're being held in a quantum space. It's again a beautiful golden yellow light. And in the sphere, it's like a bubble. And you can see beautiful iridescent colors in the fabric of the surface of the bubble. There's blues and greens and purples, oranges. We're all sitting in this collective space together. The This helps us enhance our coherence within us and between us. And in this unified experience, the Sirian energy steps forth with a message to convey. Dearest beings of light, the profound light that is love. You are becoming more and more familiar with the possibility to work in the invisible fields of quantum light to support your healing and your ascension evolution. You are becoming more and more sensitive to the experiences. You are feeling the energy more profoundly. Many are seeing the energy, sometimes for the first time. And we understand the potential, the power, the joy of this awakening. And as we celebrate your personal evolution, we honor you, understanding the journey is fraught with challenge, and the moments of integration are sometimes mysterious and yet profound. We say to you, you are in the process of becoming. You are learning to embody a higher dimensional light. And this, dear ones, is an integration. And in the process of integration, many things change. There are adjustments that occur to help move you into a space where you can experience and realize, meaning make real, your multi-dimensional nature. As you learn to take your first steps in the field of quantum possibilities and the mechanics of operating in this frame of energy, we understand it is at first a mysterious endeavor. So much of what restricts you in this evolution is simply related to the programming of the old energy structure. For when you were born into a world of denser consciousness. The energy paradigm of the planet is being adjusted, as you know. The Earth is changing, and you are changing. As we term this a rise in vibrational energy, we adjust our language a little bit, for this is too simple for the profundity of that which you are learning to embody. For you see, dear ones, you are not simply learning to raise your vibration. You are learning to radiate. The energy that you are beginning to embody through the axis of your own soul's integration is a profound light that creates within and around you a sphere of energy. And in this sphere, magic happens. There is healing available to you in this space. But beyond healing, there is an understanding that the embodiment of this energy creates an environment around you that allows you to maintain your experience in a multidimensional frame of thinking. When you remember this and you align yourself with this possibility, you grow more and more profoundly into this realization, this potential. And part of the journey is to become aware of the elements of consciousness, or shall we say, lack of consciousness, that allows you to descend in your experience into a vibration where you no longer recognize the validity of the higher vibrational state. And it will appear as if you have lost this experience. Because of the nature of the transition, you will feel yourself ebb and flow into moments of higher vibrational experience and this sensation of losing it again. So we take this opportunity to remind you of concepts that may seem elementary, but they are only elementary in terms of the perspective of learning. They are not elementary in the perspective of integration. For you are learning to master the posture of inner peace that is your birthright in the essence of your soul. And so we say to you, in the fields of energy of the earth, it can be very challenging at times to reharmonize your experience. And the tools that we present are simply to help you remember, be aware, and recalibrate your experiences. The purpose of this is simply to allow yourself to experience the truth of your own internal essence. For you see, in this natural state of being, you remember who you are. As a soul, you are unencumbered by the worries of the world. This does not mean the world is unimportant. It simply means you learn to embody an energy that allows you to be in the world in a different way. it is becoming increasingly transparent that there is a choice point emerging on the planet. The reason we say this to you is to understand the energy crystallizing the old energy paradigm is beginning to dismantle. This will make it easier for you to accomplish those things of which we speak. For even the most evolved among you will still encounter their own challenges with these teachings, for although they're simple, they are profound. But the energy of the future will support this as a natural state of being. And you will slowly grow into an energy and an environment where this is the natural way for all of you to be. This is the process of ascension. As the energy of the planet, through your intention to ascend, through your choice to ascend, invites this transformation. And it is a beautiful transition into an energy that is more buoyant and more full of possibility and potential than the energy of old times. As you move in the days ahead, you will see that your efforts are supported. The energy of balance will be easier and easier to achieve and easier to maintain. As the energy that is old in our terms begins to disintegrate, you will see in the physical world that its creations are less supported, more transparent, and understood. Try to be in a space of equanimity and observation. And do not allow yourself to be entangled in the strife of the mental and emotional conflict that it presents. We say to you over and over, you are learning to be in the world, yet not of it. And this does not mean you are not of the planet Earth. It means you are not of the vibration that is creating the drama. To the 3D mind, this may seem limited as an approach. For you are used to solving your problems at the same level of reality at which they occur. And your struggle with the energy seems real. But we invite you to learn to operate in the new space becoming available through the evolution of your own spiritual awakening. For from a place of soul's observation, you will feel the compassion and the understanding to stay present and balanced and whole. Take a moment to register how you feel in your body at this moment. Allow it to serve as an anchor of consciousness, a place you can return to at any time. Feel the love we hold for you, not just in this moment, but always. We are eternally proud of your accomplishments, of your resilience, of your tenacity to find the magic of your soul and the love of the Creator within you. Metaphorically, we bow our heads in honor. And we remind you that together, through the light of the eternal sun, we are with you. We are one. And now you can take a nice big breath into your body. And if you want to stay in this space, in this energy of the transmission, please feel free to do so. For as long as you like. And for those who feel ready, you can come back into the physical body. You can breathe yourself really into your body. And to feel yourself in your fingers and your toes. Back into the consciousness of being inside your body. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Come on back into the space. And I'll just stay here with you and I'll watch the chat box if you have any comments, any questions. Just in case we don't connect between now and the holidays, I want to, from the bottom of my heart, wish you and your family a really beautiful time together, or virtually together as it may be this year. I'll remind you, I'll send out a link for the 21st transmission when I send out the replay link for the video. And from the very bottom of my heart, a big thank you for being present and being part of this work. It's your support of this work that really makes it possible. And so I'm super grateful on a personal level. and I love you all.